Hey guys, I just want to start off by saying that I have an in-progress testimony. And if you don't know what an in-progress testimony is, I didn't really know either. I just made that phrase up. But what I'm thinking it means is that you are close to a complete and full testimony. You're like almost there. And if you don't know what a testimony is, it's basically how you got from point A to point B. And point B is supposed to be, of course, 10 times better than point A. I'm going to explain a little bit about my story, just a tiny bit. About, a year ago, in December of 2015, after I performed in a choir concert, we did pretty good, but I got sick with the flu. And so did my friend. So I'm thinking, okay, so it's just a regular flu. It's going past us. We'll be fine. It passed my friend, but it never passed me. And ever since then, my body had never been the same. There would be months where I would just be almost paralyzed and I couldn't even move. And it would hurt to walk. And then there would be some months where I'd be fine and up and working out and swimming and all that stuff. So by the time I got into my senior year of high school, and it never went away, it just seemed like it got worse. I had a rash that was growing and growing. Me and my mom were like, okay, we need to go to the doctor, see what's wrong. So they did some blood work, and and it turns out that I had an autoimmune disease. The official title is systematic lupus with kidney involvement. It seemed like something that was so far-fetched for me. I always thought that I was fine. The only thing I knew was wrong was that I had allergies and asthma and eczema. That's it. So when it went to that point of, oh, you have this life-threatening disease that's messing with not only just your entire immune system, but also your kidney, I'm like, all right, no, not right now. I had to be taken out of school for about a month. And I was getting a little bit better. I was trying to change my diet. I never changed fully and completely. I went back and I was fine, but then I went to the doctor again, and they were trying to get me into a hospital, check me in they wanted to do like a week, but I knew if they could have, they would have done it longer. But my mom was like, no. And I was like, no, it was Christmas, the week of Christmas. I'm like, I'm not going to be in the hospital for Christmas. So I didn't, and they just did 3 days of quick IV steroids, and that jacked up my stomach. So I was sick up until New Year's, until winter break was over, I was sick. And it was just a terrible time. And so that was, of course, like 8 months ago. Flash forward to now, I am fine, but through that 8 months I was on steroids, on prednisone, and as I got closer to the end of my senior year, I started to lower my dose, and then, oh gosh, I don't even know the date. I should have wrote down the date because that's important. Like the first week of August, I stopped prednisone, and it's amazing because I feel okay. I feel better now than I was on the prednisone. And the thing is that as soon as I got off the prednisone, my body did not react very well. It was like as if I got re-sick, My body was tight, my eyes were puffy, I had a gigantic 3D looking rash on my face. It wasn't fun. But that time period was so short compared to before. So I contribute that to, of course, me finding the word and listening to some sermons and some teachings on how I have control over my healing. And my diet did a lot. Just wanted to share this, something real quick. There's this man called Andrew Wommack. If you don't know who he is, please go look him up and give him some love and support, because his ministry has touched so many lives. It's touched my life in so many ways, and without his teachings, I would have never realized, hey, I'm already healed. I've already got this, Stop trying to look for your healing. You already have it. I never knew that I could just speak and it could just go away. And I saw the evidence of that. I spoke that my eyes would go down, and I spoke that this rash would go away, and it worked. So I just think that that's something that everyone should utilize, you know, that tool that he provides for everyone for free. I mean, come on. But no, I just wanted to share this. He did a study on faith-filled words, and it's just, I really love this verse. Proverbs 18:20, it says, every word that comes out of my mouth should be filling to my soul. It's important to realize that the words you say have an effect, you know, and it may not seem like anything when it first comes out of your mouth. It may just seem like, oh, they're just words floating in the air. But no, the devil takes those words and he hangs on to them. It's like a promise to him. If you say, oh man, like, oh, I'm feeling awful today, just saying that, the devil's like, oh, she's feeling awful today, all right, let's play on that. So that's all I really wanted to come on here and say, just to share a little bit about what I've been doing and what I got out of it. I will leave the link to Andrew Wommack's ministry and website in my description box below. Please go check him out. Please just go check him out, I'm telling you. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Click the subscribe button if you liked what you saw. This video is long. Sorry, don't care. It was supposed to be long. Alright,